Sorry about the technical difficulties, family. OBS crashed. So I've been ignoring that update for like 3 days now. And I think that crashed my system. But we are back live. All right, and we're gonna wait for the stream to build back up. And then we're gonna take back off. All right. Yo, OBS crashed, man. OBS crashed. I've been ignoring that update for like 3 days now, and it crashed my system. All right, but we're back though. We're back. Everybody share the link, hit like. All right, we're gonna get the stream back going again. Woo. All right, so we're gonna build the stream back up, and then we're gonna take back off. God damn you, OBS. But see, that's why you gotta when they give you the updates, you gotta take them. All right. When they give you the updates, you gotta take them. Because the same thing happens with my phone. When iOS comes out with the update and you don't take it, next thing you know, your phone starts acting crazy. So OBS crashed and we're back. But anyway, so quickly what we're talking about this episode is we're going to talk about, once again, we're going to talk about CryptoKitties. It took me a while to give my opinion on CryptoKitties. I'm going to do that today. We're going to talk about, that's going to segue us into Ethereum versus Tezos versus EOS. Obviously, two of these projects are not even live yet. Both of the projects have test nets. So one live, two with test nets. All right. And then we're going to do a live towards the end of the stream, a live Bitcoin CBOE futures launch reaction. Boom. All right. So hopefully we got back a lot of the streamers. Please tweet this out again. I'm sorry. OBS crashed. I'm sorry. Should have took the update, but share it out, all that good stuff. All right. So in my opinion, all right, like I said, when I first saw this game, I thought it was very dumb. All right. Not that I thought it was dumb. I just thought it was dumb because of the amount of ether. So, right. The amount of ether that a lot of these people were paying, all right? Like this cat right here, all right? This cat, I think this is priced in ETH, right? So this cat is worth 1,000 ETH, right? Is this ETH? Yeah, I think this is priced in ETH. See, so yeah, it has cat attributes, and these, you know, these are specific to this cat. All right. So when I first heard about it, I was like, what is this? This is dumb. This is retarded. People are paying 1,000 ETH, right? 460 ETH. All right. These are the Gen Z. These are like the original cats. All right. These are the original cats. So a lot of these cats are going for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And like I said, I thought it was kind of stupid at first. And then I was like, you know what? Let me really look into it. I looked into it and then it clicked. It instantly clicked. And it reminded me of something. Let me check just to make sure we're good. Okay. We don't want any more mess ups, the second one, because then it's like, ah. But then it instantly reminded me of another project, this project right here that I was very interested in. And I was going to get into the ICO, I want to say it was last year. Databits. Yes, it is down now. Everything is down now. Bitcoin is just destroying us all. As far as the altcoin market. But this project is very cool. All right. This project is very, very cool. All right. Now, the gist of what these projects are doing, and even you have to appreciate this as somebody who owns cryptocurrency. Now, what these projects are doing is they are making people appreciate blockchain technology. All right. They're making people appreciate the fact that we can create digital scarcity or digital rarity. All right. Only like Bitcoin and blockchain can truly do that. All right. Nothing else can truly create digital rarity. All right. So the fact that you can put this cat right here and make this cat, the attributes of this cat, yeah, they could have went out their way a little bit more and made these cats look a little bit, different a little bit more. But yeah, there's certain things like the blue eyes, and they could have probably, and the tails. So they did a good job, Pretty sure there's just like a bunch of skins, and certain things get put certain places. But this game is very smart, and these are the type of games that we need that are going to make people use blockchain and make them, they're not going to realize that they're using blockchain. That's when we're going to reach mass adoption. I personally don't think, maybe, there'll be a time when everybody has Litecoin or Bitcoin or whatever, maybe. They'll probably know what it is, but, a lot of tech is, the underlying thing of it is going to be blockchain. So people having an appreciation without them knowing it about blockchain is really good. Augmenters, like I said, I thought that this one would have blew up first. The quick story behind Augmenters, they were on Shark Tank South Africa. Vinny Langham is on there. They have a game, which is an augmented reality game. You have your phone, all right, and you have this card. You put the card on the table and you look through your phone and the monster is there. You can move your phone, but like the monster is there. But these monsters are on the blockchain, and they're rare. They're provably rare. Like you could have a monster that there's only 2 of them. And then you can use these data bytes to get different, I think, like weapons. And the weapons are, rare or unique. So things like this are really important to bringing blockchain technology mass adoption. Am I going to play CryptoKitties? No. All right. Are they going to, I think that there's going to be much better ones. Like Augmenters has an opportunity to be a better version, but the thing that's probably slowing them down is they have 2 components. They have to have these cards and they have to have software. So they have to have hardware and software. All right, a physical thing. And so that's more to produce. CryptoKitties, just a site and interacting with the blockchain. All right. So Augmenters try to take it a step up and make it a bit cooler and do that. But these games are very cool, very interesting for the blockchain. And whether you like them or not, this is in my opinion, it's very important that people be aware of the blockchain, and they don't know. Even if they don't really know that they're using Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever blockchain, they're going to be using it, and that's going to make it inherently more valuable. All right. In my opinion, Data Bytes is cooler because 1, it has a cryptocurrency behind it. 2, it has augmented reality. As if you don't know, the new iPhone has the augmented reality feature, the iPhone 10. So augmented reality is going to become bigger. Yeah, so I think it's cool. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play CryptoKitties. I almost did. All right, I almost did. Almost. But I was like, no. Because I came up with a game plan. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do 5,000, see how the 5,000 work out, maybe do 10,000. Then I was like, bro, you're bugging. But it's cool though. It's really cool. All right, so that's CryptoKitties. That is gonna segue us into. All right, let's pull up the Ethereum chart while we talk about this. All right, that's gonna segue us into Ethereum versus Tezos versus EOS. All right. Now, let me check the chat really quick. Is everything good? All right, so CryptoKitties is going to segue me into what it is that I want to talk about with Ethereum versus Tezos versus EOS. Now, no matter which one of these projects it is that you like, some of you may not like any of them. No matter which one of them that you like, you should always be open to hearing the pros that the other project has. Because if the other project takes off, you're gonna miss a lot of upside because you want it to stay tied to one thing. All right. Now, out of all three of these projects, the biggest holding that I have out of all of these projects is Tezos. Yes, Tezos is going through some infighting and blah, blah, blah. But I personally think the project is going to launch. I am not worried. I have a nice position in Tezos. I thought about the amount, the value of the Bitcoin that I put in there, and I was like, whoa, that's a big one. But I'm calm. I'm not, I've done this multiple times. You all should be calm if you're investors in Tezos. I think it's going to launch. If they launch, right, Tezos and EOS are very similar as far as they both are delegated proof of stake. They both can handle a lot of transactions. I did a very deep, not a video, but a comparison for myself for like 10 days long and that's just the comparison of comparing them both. I looked into each one of them more as, individually, but comparison of Tezos versus EOS. They both are very promising. The reason I went with Tezos is because EOS was doing such a long ICO. The number of coins that they planned on having, and it was just a really long ICO. That was one thing. And then two, I think the main thing that they're focused on is transaction speed. All right. And I'm not technical enough, so don't take my word for this. And all of this is my opinion. Please do your own research. But that's like one of the main things. So a game like CryptoKitties, right, or a game like Augmenters could benefit from fast transactions of EOS. So like the dApps that are going to be, well, dApps are decentralized. So dApps, like game dApps and like really quick moving dApps may have to, they may be better in places like EOS or Tezos. All right. And maybe specifically EOS because that's what they're focused on. They're focused on transaction speed. As far as Ethereum and Tezos, I think Ethereum and Tezos are a little bit more comparable as far as what it is that they're trying to do. So I think Tezos is a version of Ethereum that is just more secure and like a little bit more thought out as far as how we're going to go toward the future. Ethereum is and is going to continue to be for a while the reason that a lot of these things, the smart contract thing is even a field that people are looking at. So Ethereum did big things from ICOs to CryptoKitties, right? And a lot of people hate ICOs, a lot of people hate CryptoKitties, but these things are important for blockchain technology and they were on Ethereum first. But if Ethereum does not fix its scaling problems, all right, and a lot of people, I always have this conversation with people. I'm always like, yo, now mind you, I'm not a programmer. I'm not any of that. All right. I didn't even make the Excel spreadsheet. I'm not that guy with the stuff like that. But I do understand concepts and I feel like I'm good at placing them at where they would fit in or how people would possibly use them. Right. So in my opinion, right, if they don't get their act together as far as scaling Ethereum is going to end up being like the entry level for people into smart contracts. When people want to, get into smart contracts and like just play around with it a little bit, they're going to go to Ethereum. If they want to have smart contracts that are secure and that, are, I'm not going to say are hack proof because, things can be hacked, but are just more secure through formal verification, then you go with something like Tezos. if you want to run a DApp like CryptoKitties and you want to run Crypto Kitties, Crypto Frogs, Crypto Dogs, Crypto Rabbits, and you want to have all of them, you know, the same company owns all of them and millions of people are transacting and mating cats and rabbits are being created every second on the blockchain, you're going to probably have to use something like an EOS, or you could use Tezos as well because they're both delegated proof of stake. So that's why I don't think it's more so a versus, but I do think if Ethereum doesn't, you know, switch some things and maybe come out with some layer 2 solutions. Layer 2 solutions are like SegWit, Lightning. These are things that are built on top of Ethereum that aren't directly in the protocol. All right. Now, another reason I picked Tezos is because the way Tezos is designed, you can change the protocol. You can't just change the protocol of EOS, or you can't just change the protocol of Ethereum. You can hard fork and change certain things, but some things have to be thought about day one, or else they're like it's just like that. Then you have to build layer 2s on top of it if you want to do other things. So Ethereum could still build some layer 2s that are crazy and make it scale and make it do all kind of other stuff. If they do that, it is going to be very hard for other smart contract platform type of coins to catch up to them. But as far as right now, I think EOS is pumping because, you know, people are talking about this CryptoKitty thing and it's clogging the network. So things like EOS pumping. If Tezos wasn't going through their whole inside fighting this foundation thing, I'm pretty sure that the price of Tezos, the IOUs on HitBTC and the futures would pump as well. So that's just people's, you know, that's just kind of a way to gauge people's thoughts of, you know, maybe this another thing will come and beat Ethereum. So they're voting with their dollars basically, right? Shout out to everybody in the stream, the chasers in the stream. What is up? We're talking about crypto. We just talked about CryptoKitties. All right. I got my snacks. Hold on. I got my snacks. This is the second live stream. The first one crashed because I didn't do my OBS update. Silly me. You know when you have your iPhone and you don't do the update, and then like a week later, next thing you know, all your apps are crashing, and that's what happened. What is up, guys? What is up? Everybody, please hit like, turn on post notifications, hit subscribe, share this out on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you have to do. Help more people find the stream. You don't have to donate. Join our Telegram group. Yesterday, I gave away a custom Excel spreadsheet, all right? It has live data from CoinMarketCap, all right? It has pie charts to break down your coin holdings, whether it be which coin has the most percentage in your portfolio, or whether it be which coin, what you have most of, whether you have more of a currency like Monero or Bitcoin, or whether you have more of a platform kind of token or an asset token. 3D pie charts, images of the logos of your coins, and live data. I gave that away yesterday. A lot of people took advantage of it. I will be bringing it back along with free PDFs, all right? As soon as the site launches. Chase That Coin Trading, link in the description for the Telegram group and Chase That Coin Trading. Get your snacks because we about to get into some charting and see how, Bitcoin is reacting to, you know, CBOE about to be launched officially at 6. All right, guys. Let me check the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Because this is going to be a live reaction. So imagine if this thing just... So Ethereum still isn't looking that great as far as Ethereum BTC. All right. So that's Ethereum. Quickly, let's do EOS too because we just talked about them. EOS BTC. EOS BTC had a very, very nice run. Let me look at the daily. Had a very nice run. A very nice bowl in here. Could we get a stop at the 50 So could we get a dip in here and then a handle and a push up? Yes, we could. All right. There's a lot of volume for EOS over here. A lot of volume for EOS over here. So it could definitely pull one of these and skyrocket up. All right. And that's, you know, the more crypto kitty problems Ethereum has, is going to make EOS look a little bit more appealing. In my opinion, I am not going to touch EOS because EOS isn't a thing really yet. And as I'm going to wait for some people that are smarter than me, right, to dig into the testnet and see what they think. You know, some people feel like it's just a reskinned version of Steam It. What is reskinned? The same way Call of Duty drops Call of Duty every year, and it's basically the same game, but sometimes they're in the jungle, sometimes they're in space, sometimes they're in underwater. It's just reskinned. So you just change the theme, but it's the same thing. Some people do feel like, what is this? What was that? Uh-oh, it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. Is it happening? Oh, nope, just that pair. I don't know, that pair wouldn't come up. Damn, man. Everybody's against Tezos. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I'm joking. All right, so BTC USD. All right, so yesterday we broke it down. We were saying that, see, dang, where my price bubbles went. It's happening. Once your things, your price bubbles and different things start to disappear off of trading view, that means something interesting is gonna happen with the chart, because it just like starts glitching. But yesterday we were looking at the 7 moving average, and we were looking at the key level of the 38 on the Fibonacci. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I personally think it's gonna be a big 2 weeks for Bitcoin. There may be a continuation in an initial sell-off. All right. Now, if this candle closes below the moving average and closes in between what some people call no man's land, some people call this space, some people call it whatever you call it. There's a bunch of different names. Most of them are just made up. But in between the moving averages, anything could happen. This thing, it could easily push down a lot more. I personally I don't know, you know, because it's rough. Because if the price starts pushing down, people are automatically going to say, oh, the futures are manipulating Bitcoin. You know, I personally am not a futures trader. All right. I've traded Forex for a long time. I've traded cryptocurrencies for a long time now. All right. I've been in cryptocurrencies for 3 years. I'm not a futures trader. I do understand how futures work. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're betting on the future price. All right. And you can go in either direction. So you can go long or short. All right. So if you bet on the future price to be a set price and it's different, you have to pay the difference depending on which way you went. Some futures contracts, let's say Bitcoin, right? Let's say some futures contracts, right? They're different. Some of them demand that at the end of this, right? If you say you're going to pay for Bitcoin at this price and it goes much higher or whatever, and there's a difference, you got to give me that Bitcoin. All right. So some places do that. I don't know specifically if the CBOE is like that. As more futures and more different types of derivatives of Bitcoin get introduced, we're going to break that down into detail. But right now, I understand futures. I understand how they work. I do not personally trade them. You would use the same form of technical analysis, but each market has its own little thing. Perfect example, we have Satoshi value. All right. Now, in trading cryptocurrencies, you have to know whether you want to look at Bitcoin value, Satoshi value, or if you want to look at USD value. Now, trading Forex, you have to understand how to read the pips. All right. And you have to understand that, you know, the micro pips are running, and every 10 micro pips is going to create a pip. Every pip, you get a point depending on, well, every pip, they call it points. Every pip, you get paid depending on which direction you're going. All right. And it depending on how much you bet on that specific point. So the futures have its own thing, you know. You bet on the future price. There's different, you know, every market has its own little different thing. So I'm not specific to the details of futures. But I do understand that some of them demand physical delivery. I don't know if this is that. But when this thing sells off, people may say, oh, it's the banks, and it may really dump. Or it may dip a little bit, and people may be like, this isn't that bad. The banks don't hate us. You know, CBOE doesn't hate us. CME doesn't hate us. Well, it's not really the banks. We like to throw them all in the same bucket, but they're different. So, you know, maybe it's not so bad, and it may dip a little bit, and then, you know, these CBOE, these future traders may go long, all right? And it may start to pump, and people may FOMO, and then that may take us up to the fib levels that we've been talking about. All right, the first extension level is at around 25,000. All right, the second one is around 35,000. In my opinion, within the next 14 days, I would not be surprised if we saw right above the first extension level on the Fibonacci, which is the 1.6. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw $27,000 Bitcoin. I know. Well, matter of fact, you shouldn't even be surprised. All right, because you saw what Bitcoin did this day. You saw it this day. This was epic. You saw it this day. You saw it this day. All right. So to say that Bitcoin can't push up here, once it breaks this all-time high, it's clear. It's clear skies. All right. On this day, on these 2 days, on this day, when the Fibonacci was more so down here, Bitcoin broke the top of the move and approached an extension level in a straight line. This broke the extension level and hit another extension level. It broke all the extension levels on the fib. So if Bitcoin breaks this, we could go to 27,000. We could go to 35,000. If we go to 35,000, hold your seats, because we're going to see an epic dump. An epic dump. Shout out to everybody who's here with me today. We were talking crypto kitties. We did a comparison of, and just my opinion, and how they're going to fall maybe, and what people use them for, of Ethereum versus Tezos versus EOS. Yes, 2 of the projects aren't live yet. They do have test nets. All right. And just my opinion on those. Now we're doing the live reaction. So in 18 minutes, 17 minutes, all right, we're gonna see. Nothing may happen, or cryptocurrency traders may live up to their old habits. You better get your snacks. You better get your snacks. All right, or cryptocurrency traders may just live up to their old habits of selling the news, even though the news isn't negative or bad, or maybe a really good thing. But cryptocurrency traders, you know, we're like, it's either all or nothing. We're either all in Bitcoin or we're not in. All right. It's either all in or nothing. There's no in between with us. It's all or nothing, bro. Get your snacks. All right. I got a Twinkie. I got Twinkies, and I got Devil Dogs, and I got my water. Don't drink. Matter of fact, you can do whatever you want. I'm not drinking no juice with this. Too much sugar. Let's look at the 4 hour for Bitcoin. Let us look at another reason why I think Bitcoin is going to continue to be very, very, very bullish. All right, let me put my snacks down. I'm gonna eat this one though. People aren't even talking about this. And this is big. This is big. No, this isn't it. Tumble bit. Bit. Not Bitcoin. Bit. Wallet. Tumblebit wallet. Wave after wave, wave after wave. All right. So the Tumblebit wallet is going to bring, this is going to be the first step in bringing Bitcoin anonymity. All right. What is the Tumblebit wallet? The Tumblebit wallet is a wallet that, well, the Breeze wallet is a wallet that was developed by Stratus. From the way I understand it, the Breeze is the wallet. The Tumblebit is just the, the add-on to the wallet that's going to allow it to mix Bitcoin. So Dash has a privacy feature that they use. I think it's called DarkSend, where you can put Dash in there, it tumbles it, and then it sends it back out. So the person that you're sending the money to, they don't get the same coin, most likely, that you put in there. They'll get a new one because it's tumbled. Put it in a pot, shake it up. Magic Internet Money Man, he just hands it out to other people. All right. So that is how Dash achieves anonymity. Bitcoin is going to get that. Bitcoin needs this. All right. This is going to allow Bitcoin to suck a lot of money away from anonymous coins. All right. And you're going to start hearing about this tomorrow and next week. But this is happening. All right. This is happening. The futures are outshadowing this, but this is still very big. All right. It's big for Bitcoin alone. It's big for Stratus because Stratus people are going to see that Stratus, they're willing to develop things that are going to help Bitcoin. All right. So I don't see Bitcoin dipping a lot and staying down there at least. Tonight we might get a violent push down and then a long wick as people buy that up. All right. What did I do? I personally shaved a little bit off the top. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Now, this is not my advice. I'm not telling you to do that, but that's what I did. Just to be safe, just in case it shoots down. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, oh man, I wish I would have shaved a little something. All right. Hodl or sell now? No, for always hodl life. But that little bit off the top was like, that wasn't the holdings. That was just like you know what? Let me shave a little bit off the top, take care of some things. Finish up all the major upgrades that I've been doing to make the channel as dope as I think it should be. And I know that I can make it. So let's just lock that in right there. Nobody ever loses taking profit, guys. Nobody ever loses. So we only got 12 minutes. We're about to break 100 live viewers. What is up, guys? I appreciate you all. See, predictions. I said we got to break 100 live viewers. All right, so boom. This is what we're going to do. If we break 100 live viewers, right? If we break 100 live viewers and we get 100 likes, I'll give away 100 obsidian. You can sell it. You can do whatever you want. I would hold it. But if we get 100 likes and and we break 100 viewers, 100 live viewers, I'll give away 100 obsidian. If you guys could comment in the chat how I would do that. I don't know how I would do that here live. Okay, no, this is what it's going to be. If we break 100 live viewers right now and 100 likes, and I'll put up a post tomorrow, and then I'll do a drawing from that the same way I did it last time. Because I don't know how I would do it live here. Let's look at LTC. Yeah, let's look at, in the quick 12 minutes, let's look at how the top alts are reacting to what Bitcoin is doing. Okay, so in the group, the Telegram group, the link is in the description below. All right. Link in the description below for the Telegram group. Come over here. We're growing fast. Link in the description below also for Chase That Coin Trading, which is going to be live very soon. All right. That's one of the upgrades to the channel. We got some things coming. But this is a level that I knew Litecoin would struggle at, because it has struggled at this level continuously in the past. All right, the people that have been in cryptocurrency for a little bit longer period of time. Let me open this. You know, the people that have been in cryptocurrency for a little bit longer time, they, you know, like, just like how they say it's the silver to Bitcoin's gold, like people say that, people always say that, you know, Litecoin is 0.1, 0.01. That's like a thing. So when it gets to this level, it takes a lot more to break it, because that's a psychological thing, right? And that's a big part of trading, understanding the psychology of it, how people think. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Everybody kept saying 20K Bitcoin, 20K Bitcoin, Christmas, 20K Bitcoin, 20K Bitcoin, because people keep buying at that low price, expecting it to go higher, and then what that actually pushes the price higher. So the fact that people have this in their head, you know, Litecoin is 0.01, it takes a lot for Litecoin to break this level. When it does break this level, let's look at it in the past. Now let's do it on the daily. All right, when it does break this level, as we see in the past, it gets crazy, and it even ranges. All right, it ranged in this area for 182 days. It bounced in between 0.01 and 0.02. 180 days it ranged. You could have made a killing here. A killing. People live off of these ranges. All right. Ranges, consolidation, all that is going to be broken down in detail in layman terms. ChaseThatCoinTrading.com. On the way. All right. So yeah, let's do. It changes so much that I don't even know what the top coins are. Bitcoin Gold was up there for a little bit. IOTA. Let's put on the BTC value just so we could get a real sense of what's going on. Pretty close. Pretty close. The thing about Bitcoin is, as cryptos and Bitcoin, lately, everybody hit that like button, turn on post notifications. If you're new here, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseThatCoin. I just had a brain fart. But yeah, let's get back to what we were doing. Mean brain fart, because I just tried to plug myself. Let's do XRP. If you don't succeed, you better try again. All right, it's gonna come back to me, because that was a good one. That was a good point that it's gonna come back though. But XRP BTC on the daily, XRP, unlike the others, well, like many of them, is pretty down as far as Satoshi value. XRP, on the other hand, took a big beating the last few weeks. All right, so it has more of a reason to bounce up than the others. The others were taking beatings as well, but they held up a little bit more, or they either pushed up a lot in USD value simply because you can buy these currencies on exchanges directly for fiat, like Ethereum and Litecoin. All right, so those, they pushed up relative in comparison towards USD. Ripple, I think you can. Is there a Ripple USD pair? Okay, so there is as well. So people just don't like Ripple. People are not happy with Ripple right now, especially with Stellar Lumens breaking out. You know, if you do a comparison of Stellar Lumens market cap and XRPs, you see that the technology both have, they're both solid technologies that the banks may consider using, but Stellar has a lot more upside. So, maybe people are just, rebalancing the same way I think people are, rebalancing with EOS. even though I think that's a big risk right now. So let's get back. Let's get back to the big boy, man. Let's get back to what we all came here for. I hope you all got your popcorn. And if nothing happens, you still got popcorn, all right? But the reason I'm expecting something probably will happen is because people are glued to this right now. The market has been so confused all day. People are glued. People are waiting for this. People are waiting to see. People that don't understand, the futures and how it's going to work. They're waiting to see if 6 o'clock is going to come and this thing is just going to tank because, CBOE is going to short it to hell. So when 6 o'clock comes, 7 o'clock, tomorrow, Tumblebit wallet comes out, people start talking about Tumblebit, people start noticing, oh, nothing happened really with the CBOE. We may see another up push. All right. Let's check the chat. World Crypto Network isn't covering futures. To the moon. You gotta have a snack. I usually don't eat during my streams, but this is good. This is getting good. For those of you who don't know, let me stop being rude and put this down. For those of you who don't know, like I said, up here, let me get rid of this. Up here around 15,580, I did a little point shaving. I shaved a little bit off the top. Just to lock in some profits, just in case, it shoots down here. And then I would have had to lock in the profits anyway to do what I'm trying to do with the site and finishing up some things. So I just say, you know what? Nobody ever loses locking in profit. Let me lock in some profit. Whether you want to do that or not, that's up to you. I know a lot of you guys are new into crypto. All right. Some things you got to get familiar with. In situations like this, HODL. That's what we say. HODL. Hold on for dear life. All right. Hold on for dear life. Do your own research. DYOR. Don't listen to listen to what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. But do your own research on it as well. All right. So if you bought $17,000, $18,000 Bitcoin, hold on. Don't close your position. Remember what happened to the people that bought Facebook stock and it tanked and then they sold and then it snapped back up and then it went to the moon. This isn't yes, there is fast gains in crypto. There can be. But it's not always like that. There are some scary moments, some roller coaster moments, and just hold your Bitcoin, man. Hold your Bitcoin. None of the charts are really. Oh, we're getting some reaction on a 1 hour. All right, we're getting some action on a 1 hour. We got a continuation to the bear side on the 1 hour. We got a very sharp nodding. All right, what do I mean by nodding? You see how this? Let me highlight it. Why isn't highlighting green? All right, well, whatever. You see how this blue line? It was on a nice up pace roller coaster. This is a roller coaster right here. Pivot. It pivoted right here. As you can see the bend in it. All right. That's where we got a reaction out of the moving average. All right. It pivoted. The move got a little flatter at this key point, right? At this candle, the move got a little flatter. As you notice in the volume, there isn't that much volume. So yeah, we were moving up, but the move got a little bit flatter. So it pivoted there. All right. The move got even flatter here towards the downside. It pivoted again. All right. So we got a severe nodding, all right? And the stronger that these candles get and the bigger that they get, the more vertical that thing is going to get, all right? The more vertical it's going to get, the market is going to start to move away from it quickly. The quicker the market moves away from it, the quicker it'll snap back up. So it's officially 6 o'clock. It's officially 6 o'clock. We made it. We made it. We made it, y'all. Shout out to all 150 of the live streamers. For those of you who are new here, please hit like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. All right. We're trying to bang out a video every day in December. All right. You can come over here, join our Telegram group. We are growing quickly. Link in the description below. All right. It's not a calls group. It's a group where we could talk about different projects that we're interested in. Whoa. Hold up. It's starting? Is it starting? God damn it. Oh, wait. I want a Twinkie. Hey, we had enough time. Everybody had time. God damn it. Is it starting? Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Wait. I told you. Hold up. Wait. Oh. Hold up. Hold up. You used to call me on my cell phone. Hold up. We need a better view of this. We need, oh. You see that? Oh. Comment your snacks down below. Shout out, comment your snacks down below and comment where you watching from. Oh. Hold up. Jesus. Hold up. It's trying. Oh. Hold up. What? Oh. Hold up. Let's see how the altar reacting. Hold up. Hold on. Is Coinbase broken? Is Coinbase broken yet? Is Coinbase broken yet? Let me know. Hold up. I got enough snacks for everybody. Hold up. What I say? Hold up. Oh, people are getting fearless. People are getting fearless real quick. They're giving the CBOE the finger. Hold up. I like to see how it's breaking down on each chart. All right. Yo. Oh man, I might have to sell some more. Even though I am a hardcore hodler, I've been doing this for 3 years, a long time. But if this thing goes where I think it's gonna go, I'm shaving some off the top. I don't care. Hello. You do what's good for you. But if this thing breaks 20K in the next few days, mind you, I tweeted out, follow me on Twitter, @ChaseThatCoin. I tweeted out 27 Bitcoin, $27,000 Bitcoin next week. If this thing keeps going crazy tonight, right? And then we wake up in the morning and then, you know, all of the news publications are talking about the Tumblebit wallet and Bitcoin getting anonymity. Boom, Roadman Shack. So I don't know. Somebody please. Yo. Whoa. Jesus. Oh, Coinbase is still up. I got enough snacks for everybody, zombie. I'm not putting these snacks down yet because it's, hold on, wait, let's get back to it. What am I doing? Hold up. It's getting crazy. Usually, so at this channel, for those of you who are new, we talk fundamentals, we talk technicals, We talk, oh my, God damn it. I can't even plug the channel. I can't plug the channel right now. All right. We talk technicals, we talk fundamentals. All right. We talk Bitcoin hollering, we talk altcoin hollering. I've been doing this for a while. 3 years in February 5th, I think. Will make 3 years since I've owned my first Bitcoin. I've had the pleasure to work with a lot of great people. Ty Zen, Leon Fu, Adam Meister, Crush the Street, Ken Bozak, Omar Bam, one time on Ty's channel, that was cool. Charles Hoskinson. And you know why this is so crazy? You know why I think that the futures traders are going to go with Bitcoin, right? Because I personally, right, I got into Bitcoin when it was $220. I didn't think Bitcoin was going to be this talked about or this big so quickly. All right, that's one of the reasons why I kind of felt comfortable, or not comfortable, but okay with taking a little break away from my channel when I was going through my little personal problems. I said, you know what, I can stay in crypto, but let's, I never thought it would be this big. And the trend is upward. Let's look at the trend, guys. The trend is upward. An easy way to spot a trend, if it's coming from the bottom left of your screen towards the top right, it's in an uptrend. If it's coming from the top left towards the bottom right, the overall market is in an uptrend. It is better if you do this on a higher time frame, right? So you really see the trend, right? And look at that. Bitcoin is in an overall uptrend. Yes, it's very vertical. If I switched it to a log, up, the shorters are coming out, up. God damn it. This is good. This is like a what's a good movie that came out? God damn it, this is good. This is good. There's no technical analysis I can do on this. Taco Bell, Florida. West Africa, what's up, guys? London. That Taco Bell was funny. Texas, what's up, Texas? Florida, is Florida in the building? Was New York in the building? It is jumping like crazy. This is very reminiscent, and it reminds me of the Forex market on news events, or the Forex market on the non-farm payroll. The Forex market on the non-farm payroll, which is the first Friday of every month, they have an event in America called the non-farm payroll. Look it up, whatever. But when the non-farm payroll happens, we see flash crashes or flash push-ups, or the market just shoots up and it shoots down and it shoots down, and it has these really weird violent moves. Bitcoin didn't get that non-farm payroll blast up yet, but this is how it always starts off. The market goes green, big, red, red, green. And it's just like it's bouncing back and forth, and then it picks a direction and people get wrecked. Right? So I'm excited about seeing, I'm excited to see some actual traders that don't own Bitcoin get wrecked. Right? We've gotten wrecked. I'm pretty sure all of you have gotten wrecked before. It's time for them to share some of that wreck. Everybody, please hit like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Russian Gangster, what's up, man? NJ in the house. New Jersey, what's up, New Jersey? What's up? Salute, New Jersey. Los Angeles. Bitcoin Go. The CBOE website is broken. Can other people confirm this? Because I'm not clicking off of this page. This is where the action is at. All right? You telling me to go to CBOE website is like, I got to get up in the movie theaters and walk past everybody. I'm staying right here, brother. Come on. I'm not switching off of this. We can talk in the comments and stuff. This is where it's at. Matter of fact, let me move it over here. No, let me just slim it down. Yeah, that's perfect. Or I could just leave it the same size and pull up a smaller chart. Yeah, let's really see what's happening. Nah. I usually don't look at the 15 and all this because these charts, they're simply noise machines. You know, they'll have you drawing up a bunch of levels and doing a bunch of technical analysis for a trend that is very weak, very temporary. So I don't really look at these 15, 30 minutes unless it's like a flash crash and I'm trying to get a really clean entry. So I don't normally look at these. I'm not a day trader. I'm more so of a swing trader. But on events like this is where you can really see the action. All right. Let's look at the 5 minute. I know the 5 minute, it looks insane. Oh, but notice we got a push down into the moving averages. I'm using a 7 and a 14 moving average. All right, there's some science behind that. If you like and subscribe and turn on post notifications, whoa, I'll break it down. Ooh. Yo, this thing is about to go crazy, man. Hold up. I'll break the science of it down. But notice we got to pull back even on a lower time frame, even on a 5 minute time frame. We got to pull back, all right, into the moving average, the quicker moving average, which is the 7. All right, we got the market respected the moving average and is now trying to use this moving average as a form of support. Will it get to use this moving average as a form of support? Who knows? I just noticed I've been holding these snacks for like 15 minutes now. Oh, that's what I should have did. I should have went to Twitter and to the BitMEX wreck joint and see who's getting wrecked on shorts. I know that is funny right now. That's another place where the action is at. Everybody, please hit like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. If we already broke one part. We got 100 live viewers. If we get 100 likes on this stream and you guys follow me on Chase That Coin, all right, I will do a giveaway tomorrow of 100 Obsidian to celebrate our 100 live viewers. You're probably like, what the hell is Obsidian? I don't want that shit coin. Sell it for Bitcoin. Easy. Or just sit on it, forget about it in a couple months, sell it for even more Bitcoin when it goes up. Giveaway, it's free, man. Come on, cut it out. Don't be bougie on me. Don't be bad and bougie on me, man. Come on. We grew up together, man. We grew up together. All right, so anything can happen from here, though, guys. Anything can happen from here. I don't like to do technical analysis from these really low time frames because, you know, you're going to be doing analysis on really, really weak trends. All right, some of them would be okay, but you're going to be doing analysis on pretty much temporary weak trends. Now we could get on this current candle that is going to close in 1 minute, 6 seconds. We could get a continuation down to the bear side. I don't know. I know on most of the charts, this thing is looking like Mufasa, king of the jungle right now. You see these long wicks? Let me give you a quick principle of long wicks. Well, they more so apply on a higher time frame. Let's do it on a daily. These long wicks like this, and you don't have to be a trader, right? Well, that wasn't the best one. But when the market creates a very long wick, that means the market pushes up and it pulls back and it closes low and it just creates a long wick. Eventually, the market will look to fill that wick out. Whether it falls a little bit first and then comes up, the market will look to fill that wick out because the market has to test the strength of that level. That long wick is representing that there's a lot of resistance there. So the market is not going to take anybody's word for it. It's going to test those levels, pushing back up into those long wicks. All right. There's not much technical analysis we could do right here because, you know, this is just an event where it's like, you know, anything can happen. This is like the non-farm payroll in crypto right now. For those of you who are not familiar, non-farm payroll is an event that happens the first of every month, all right, in America. It affects the Forex market violently. People make months' salary in that one day because of the violent nature of the candles on that day, all right? So people wait for it to spike down, and then they get in and they just ride it up, ride that long wick up, all right? So the market seems like it ramped up for something, all right, but then it slowed, right? So the good thing about this candle is we are on the daily time frame. This candle on the daily time frame is going to close at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? When this candle closes at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to get a better sense of what the market is going to do. Let me make a prediction here, all right? This is technical analysis. None of this is set in stone, right? But from my experience of trading, all right, Forex, trading cryptocurrencies, I've been in this for 3 years. I'm not a noob to this, all right? From my experience of trading, if we get multiple rejections off of a key level on the Fibonacci, all right, the most two important levels on the Fib are the 38 and the 61, all right? This is an addition. I don't want to get into the history of this right here, but the most important numbers are the 38 and the 61. If we get multiple rejections off of the 38, all right, and multiple rejections off of the quicker moving average being the 7, and we get a push towards the upside, once we break the top of the body of this candle, there is going to be very little resistance at all-time high. Once we break and close, not just breaking, like peekaboo, none of that. Once we break and close above the top of the body of these candles, there's going to be very little resistance here. And that's going to entice, people. The futures are going to be live. That's going to entice BitMEX traders. People call it crackmex because, you get addicted to that stuff. That's going to entice BitMEX traders to go long Bitcoin, go long 2x Bitcoin. This is going to encourage heavy leverage, man. I don't think you should trade cryptocurrency on margin, nor do I think you should short cryptocurrencies. But who am I? NY Crypto Pro, what's up? Bam. So the market looks like it's ramping up. All right. Nothing really happened. We still got a good, strong stream. All right. But anything can happen, baby. Anything can happen. But this thing is strong. All right. So we got a rejection. All right. This candle could have gave us a continuation to the bear side. This candle still can give us a continuation to the bear side. Some people that do technicals may argue against this because of some of the base principles of continuations, whether it be to the bear side or the upside. But if this thing continues down and it closes below, definitely closes below this wick, I'm going to consider that to be a continuation to the bear side. And we may see a little dip or the price may stay flat. But since it's rejecting this, I'm expecting a break. And when the way the market works, all right, once we break this candle right here and we close above the top of this wick, it's like free range. All right, let's look at it. Let's back up and look at it. The next real level would be here. Trying to back test this level to see if it's strong. It's hard to back. This is why I don't do technicals on small, really low time frames. But the market has reacted to this level. So the only real resistance is almost $1,000 away. Oh, you see that? You see it? It's pumping. We pumping. We slowly pumping. All right. So once we eat this big red candle up and close above this point, free range. Free range. Boom. Roadman check. Yo. Everybody like and subscribe. Hit post notifications. All right. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseThatCoin. I post charts there. I post funny crypto stuff, serious crypto things. All right. Come and join our group, the Crypto Chasers. The link is in the description below. We started this group this week and we are growing very quickly. It is not a group for calls. It is a group for us to talk about Bitcoin, altcoins, trading, hodling, ICOs here and there. It's not a place for you to come and pump your coin or a place for me to give you guys calls. It's not for that. It's for me to help you guys and talk to you guys. I give away free tools. I gave away a free Excel spreadsheet with live coin market cap data. It has 3D pie charts that breaks down your coin holdings as far as which coin is the biggest, the most percentage of your portfolio. It breaks down the coins as far as what do you hold more of, whether it be a currency like Bitcoin or Monero, or whether it be an asset, all right? Or whether it be a token, or you can name it whatever you want. But there's pie charts, there's live data. You can plug your coins in there. I gave that away yesterday. That will be back, all right? I pinned it in the group. Everybody in the group got to test it out first. That will be back with the launch of the site, ChaseThatCoinTrading.com. Along with some free PDFs too. Now I know why people freak out when they're trading. Day traders freak out. Those low time frames are, those things are scary, man. The 4 hour is beautiful for Bitcoin. The 4 hour is so beautiful for Bitcoin. I just want to see a clean break. And notice, just you know, I drew this line up on the 5, but the line is so clean, and since I back tested it and made sure that the line was a clean line, the market, even on a 4 hour, is reacting to it. I'm pretty sure I could go down to the daily. The daily candles are bigger, so it probably, it's not going to react as much. But once we close these points, man, there's a couple key points and we're really close. But once we close them, Bitcoin is going to take off. All right. In my opinion, the key point to pass is 17,371. You might say all-time high is up here. Yes, it is. But once we break the bodies of the candle, which usually indicate the real level of resistance, all right, the rest of the candle is just free range. So we break the top and close above the top of this. I'm expecting a test of the all-time high. We test the all-time high and break the all-time high. 27K, 35K are the next Fibonacci levels. No, 26K and 35K are the next two Fibonacci extensions. What are you going to buy? I hope you're going to say nothing, because don't spend your Bitcoin. I mean, I think it's cool to spend your Bitcoin, right? I think it is cool, At some point, we're going to have to start spending Bitcoin and using it. But as far as right now, it's not really the best idea. Even though I did shave a little bit off the top, but, instead of going to my own personal money, let Bitcoin pay for my finishing my website and finishing for the little tools and different things that I'm doing to make the channel as dope as I think it could and should be. So that's just, point shaving right off the top. Join our Telegram group. Link is in the description below, guys. Link is in the description below. Be on the lookout for Chase That Coin Trading. Everybody keeps talking about this yo-yo. If you guys give me a breakdown of what it says on the website, I'll try. I'll look into it. Oh yeah, let's look at Strat. Okay, but this is what we're gonna do, because we're not gonna close Bitcoin out. We're not even gonna disrespect Bitcoin like that and close Bitcoin chart out. We're not gonna do that. Strat is gonna get its own chart. Why did it just do that? as you guys notice, or if you haven't noticed, I'm holding my snacks real tight. That's because once Bitcoin gets a little juicy, I need my snacks. You should have your snacks too. Strat is holding its BTC value very well. The reason I think Strat is holding its BTC value is because people who have done a lot of research on Strat, what Strat is trying to do, Strat bringing out the Tumblebit wallet tomorrow, well, the Breeze, finishing up the Breeze wallet and stuff tomorrow, well, the beta, it's already been out for the master nodes. But, you know, people are starting to notice what Strat is doing. And are also starting to notice, we started talking about this episode earlier. We started talking about this in this episode earlier with the crypto kitties congestion. All right. So Stratus is adding smart contracts. It's proof of stake. They just did a test on the ICO platform. So there's people that are very bullish Strat. That's why Strat has been holding its Satoshi value very well. I personally would like to see a close back above the 4-hour trending line that the market has created back here. Wait, let's get back to Bitcoin. Hold up. Wait. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. This is so good. Oh, this is the candle right here. This is the determinant one. This is it. I have a feeling. That wasn't technical analysis. That was just a feeling. Oh man. Somebody said they're eating Taco Bell. I got Devil Dogs, Twinkies. Strat, you gotta go, baby. I'm sorry. Strat. Nah, I'm in that trade, but that has to go right now. It's holding up well. I need to see Bitcoin. ETH. What time did I talk about Stratus? This episode wasn't for Stratus. This episode was for Crypto Kitties. This episode was for Ethereum versus Tezos and EOS. And this episode was for a live CBOE futures reaction. That's what this was for. So that means if you're asking that means you missed when I told everybody to get their snacks, because this is about to get real interesting, brother. Electric Gains said quick mats, real quick mats. Yeah, Michael Dapper's from the UK, right? You out there in the UK, right, Electric Gains? That guy is funny. I thought he was a real rapper. When I thought he was a real rapper, that's when I really liked it. I was like, yes, this is good. He is stupid. Bitcoin, baby. There is no way you guys could be bored. There's no way. There's no way. The plane is turning onto the runway. It's getting ready. Look, right here. You saw it? The runway is this way. You got it. Come on, man. Come on, B. Let's look at the 30. 30 is going to give us some good indications too. All right, so this is what I'm looking for on the 30. Preferably, you know, if the universe wants to treat us nice, we'll get a close above 1634. All right. On this single candle. We probably won't. Instead, what I will be looking for is a close above both moving averages, all right, and a continuation towards the upside. I would like to see it close a little bit higher, just in case if it pulls back, it has a better chance of pulling into one of the moving averages and pushing up. If the next few 30-minute candles continue to be very bullish, like this type of volume right here, this moving average is, instead of nodding, all right, it's gonna snap up. All right, the more bullish volume candles we receive like this. All right, so we close pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a quick push down approach or hit one of the moving averages and then a push up to test this wick out. Oh, let's get out. It's happening. It's happening. Hold up. Wait. I'm in between. I'm in between a rock and a hard place, right? Because I don't want this stream to be like super long, but I don't want to end the stream and then have to get back on when Bitcoin is at 90K tonight. Nah, I'm just messing with you guys, man. All right, my snacks are still close by, just in case things get real good. You see, I'm not drinking juice after I just ate all those Twinkies and Devil Dogs. Get myself diabetes, man. What are you doing? Get your ugly face off the computer. Get it back to Bitcoin, bro. What are you doing, Shaka? What are you doing? Dang, now I kind of want to see that Stratus chart again. But Bitcoin is where it's at, though. If we get a close above here on this candle, man. If we get a close above here, right? This thing is going to be one step closer to giving us a confirmation. Now, the way that I use moving averages, some people use them as a sign to get in. So when the quicker moving average crosses the lower average from underneath, I know I'm talking, but once this thing starts to really push up, I'm going to stop talking. But once the quicker moving average pushes up and crosses the lower moving average from underneath, they call that a bullish crossing. Some people use that as a sign to enter the market. The reason that I do not do that is because a study was shown, a study was done from a person who made a trading bot who solely traded off of crossings of the moving average. All right, multiple people have done this. And when they trade off of these, the trading bot traded off of solely crossing of the moving average, no human emotion, no FOMO, no none of that. The trading bot eventually lost, right, continuously. So, and that's because that isn't really a sign to enter. Instead, I use, well, you can use it as whatever you want. Let me just tell you how I use it, because everybody's style is different. Use it as a form of confirmation to say yes, like a pat on the back to say yes, that was the right move. As far as when I get the crossing, right? Usually I am, not usually, but basically all the time, I'm in the trade days before I get a moving cross of the moving average, allowing me to pick up multiple percentages while somebody else is waiting for the crossing and they're getting in all the way up here, and I got in days ago because of technical analysis. All right. So I thought Bitcoin was just about to skyrocket, cut me off mid-sentence like it's been doing. So I was prepared for that, but it didn't happen. Is the stream still good, guys? Someone says, I want to buy BTC. When should I buy? You should have bought yesterday. Shout out to Bitcoin. Shout out to Bitcoin Barbie. I was wearing my Buy the Dip shirt yesterday. If you want to check those out, I think the link is in the description below. If not, I'll put it below. Buythedip.store. You were supposed to buy the dip. All right. I'm not mad with you. All right. Well, each one teach one. Buy the dip. Put it in a Trezor. All right. And forget about it. Come back next summer and check on it. All right. You may be able to, whatever. Whatever. Come on, baby. Buy the dip. All right. Stream is good. Please, nobody post your addresses below. Come on. Come on, guys. It says Strat is creeping. Strat is creeping. Strat is creeping. All right, let's quickly look at the top 5 again. To see how they are reacting, if they're getting ready to set up for a move against Bitcoin value. So was that like 30 minutes? Let's see how the 30-minute candle reacted to that. Ooh. So the last 30-minute candle had a nice sell-off for Ethereum. All right, let's see if we see a trend here. IOTA. Nope. IOTA actually went up. All right. 6 o'clock when the CBOE futures were official, IOTA went up. All right. It pushed down a little bit, but it went up. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a push to and a continuation towards the upside. All right. Simply because we closed in no man's land, and this is an area where, yes, it did struggle to break down here, but it could use this as a level of support, right? So if it was a little higher up, I would be expecting a pull down. But since it's so close to support, the moving average, it could use the moving average for a bounce, all right? So IOTA is different from Ethereum. People are really bullish IOTA right now. I always forget the top 5 because they change so much. XRP, hold on, let's see if I can game show myself. XRP, ETH, Litecoin. Is Litecoin one of them? Bitcoin Cash. See, I always forget this thing exists. Is that a sign that it's not supposed to exist? I'm not even going to do that right now. Hold on, let's get back to Bitcoin. You're being really disrespectful to Bitcoin right now, Shaka, looking at all these other charts. You are being really disrespectful to Bitcoin right now, guy. Everybody hit that like button. Turn on post notifications, all right? If we break 100 likes today, I will be doing a giveaway on my Twitter tomorrow. All you'll have to do is follow me on Twitter at ChaseThatCoin. And I will pick a random winner from a retweet. You'll see me post it. If I look at this video and we break 100 likes, we already broke 100 streamers. I appreciate you all. Shout out to you all. If you're new here, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, join our Telegram group. All right. Buythedip.store. If you want to get those cool Bitcoin Barbie Buy the Dip shirts that Tone Vase wears and all of that good stuff. If I really wanted to like catch a heart attack in here, I would put on a 1 minute. I would probably just break out and sweat. All right, so see the difference in this is, all right, this quick nodding, all right, the lower time frames, all right, means that the 7 and the 14 represent lower time periods. Since they represent lower time periods, that means that they move much quicker. All right, since they move much quicker, all right, this is indicating that we may get a down move. Now this thing could push up and break, and the moving average will react to it very quickly, especially if it moves up really high with a lot of volume. The moving average will snap up, all right? But right now it's indicating that we're going to get a move towards the downside. Since we're on such a low time frame, I'm not really scared of, see, look, I'm not really scared of the move towards the downside. Now I'm expecting this candle to either hit the lower moving average and close back above. The more closes we get above this moving average, the stronger it's going to be, and the more confident the market will be to push this thing up. A lot of the traders who are looking to take advantage of this futures event, they are looking to they are looking at low time frames, all right? I personally, the way I trade, I look at higher time frames because I'm a longer term trader, all right? I look at daily, something look like it's about to happen. I look at the daily, I look at the 4 hour, I look at the hour, all right? I do look at the 30-minute and different things for clean entries sometimes, or like in flash crashes. But in an event like this, where the market is going to react very quickly and you want to get the heads up on the move, these guys are looking at these channels, these charts, the 30, they're looking at the 5, all right? So like we just said, I would not be surprised if the market came down, pushed into the lower moving average and crossed back above. All right, we're going to see if it does that within the next 4 minutes. If it does that and it engulfs this candle, closing this range. So if it comes from here and closes this range out, all right, and there's many little smaller candles within these candles. If it closes this range out, I wouldn't be surprised to see a test towards the upside. Let's see if we get that. And if we don't get that, then you can just say, Shaka, sit down, man. Go home. Go home, Shaka. Nah, I'm just playing because we might not get that. But this is what I'm expecting. Shout out to all the streamers, the live viewers. All right. Who won the Cowboys game today? Dallas. Oh man, come on. Come on, Bitcoin. We're all sitting here waiting on you, watching. We're all sitting here patiently waiting. All right. So let me give you, we have a lot of new viewers here, what we do on this channel. All right. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for 3 years. Quick rundown. I've done videos with a lot of people that have, that's been in this for a long time and have put up some really great content, Atomeisters and different people like that. Well, what I do on this channel is I try to give my opinion on fundamentals, all right, news events. I do a lot of technicals because I am a trader, but I am also an investor into cryptocurrencies. I bought my first Bitcoin at 200 bucks. No, I'm lying. 220 was my first one. My second one was 210. All right, so we do technicals, we do breakdowns here. I'm not really super big on that many ICOs. I have done a few ICOs. I've done some good ICO interviews. I did the ICO interview for Stratus, Me Taizen, and Leon Fu. I was blessed to do that on his channel a while back. Waves. But I try to skip ICOs is the gist of it. If the project is going to make money, most of the money is going to be made after the project launches. So I rather, whoa, shut up, Shaka. I rather risk missing, a 2x or whatever out the gate of the ICO and, capture the rest of the 50x and eliminate my risk right there. The last ICO I did was Tezos, and Tezos is going through some issues right now. Like, I just feel like it's about to take off. And if it takes off, I might have to set an alert 1 in the morning, whenever it takes off, and get back on the stream because I got more snacks. I got more snacks, people. Oh. I got more snacks. Maybe I should get a healthier snack, right? All right, hold on. Because I already ate like 4 of these. Gang. What's up, everybody? I appreciate you all. I'm here. I'm in my long johns. I'm in my ripped up long johns. I'm real comfortable. We're chilling. This is a good stream. We talked about crypto kitties earlier. We talked about the comparison of my opinion with Ether versus Tezos versus EOS. We covered some cool things. And then we got into the breakdown of this. So I saw somebody say, the comments are moving so fast, guys. I'm sorry. What's my view on Bitcoin, Ether, LTC in the next few days? So I know what my opinion on this was. The snack we went and got. So this is wasabi almonds. They're good at first, but then they get kind of weird after you eat a couple of them. So I know how I feel about Bitcoin. In my opinion, like I said, with Bitcoin starting to get anonymity through the Tumblebit wallet, with the CBOE futures, in my opinion, it'll be stupid for them to fight the grain, long term. So I think that they're going to be bullish. And especially if the price doesn't dip a lot within the next week, people are going to be more comfortable with the next futures, which is the 18th, which is the bigger of the two, which is CME. And CME actually handles a lot of futures. They handle gold. All right. So CME, they set the price for a lot of things. And if next week we don't dip a lot, I think I'm very bullish Bitcoin. The next 14 days, like I said in my last live stream yesterday, the next 14 days, I think we could hit the first Fibonacci extension, which is at 26K, but I think we could go higher than that. We can go in between the two. So the first Fibonacci extension is the first Fibonacci extension is 26K, give or take. The second one is 35K. All right. The way Bitcoin has been moving as of late, it has been breaking multiple extension levels in single days. All right. Or breaking, an extension level and a half. So, Bitcoin has been very violent, and it's been breaking a lot of ranges. As you can see with this candle, this one candle broke multiple levels. All right. And I had to adjust it because I had it more down here, but we ran out of extensions because Bitcoin was so bullish. Oh, the web, yeah. Oh, the bag is green. I'm dumb. I'm silly. But it's wasabi. It's wasabi almonds. Is Strat mooning, or are you just saying that? Because I don't want to get off this Bitcoin chart and Strat's not mooning. Like a moon. Strat better have pulled a Litecoin. So that's a new term, all right? You pulled a Litecoin. No, was it? No, a NEM. Oh, I think they were saying Litecoin. They were like, I hope my coin pulls a Litecoin tonight. Oh, yeah. Strat is on the move. Strat has been moving with Bitcoin. Insider information, guys. Not insider information, but information just from somebody who is doing research, doing their own due diligence, and not being blinded by, just one thing that's going on. And it's easy for the futures to blind us all and distract us. But a thing that is very important to Bitcoin, you might have heard great people talk about this, very smart, way smarter than me. I'm a charts guy, and I could, break down whether I should invest in something or not from my point of view, from my criteria. But I'm not, I'm not Ivan on Tech, and I'm not those guys. Those guys are, Antop is on a whole nother, plateau. But Bitcoin, oh, I thought I was about to take off. But, you know, Bitcoin, you might have heard him talk about Bitcoin gaining fungibility. And one of the ways that Bitcoin is going to gain fungibility is through anonymous transactions. And Stratus may be the first to bring Bitcoin anonymous transactions. Now you can tumble your Bitcoin, put 5 Bitcoin in there, it tumbles, it gives you a different 5 Bitcoin. So your fingerprint isn't really, you know, you got different coins. You could do that. But as far as a wallet that's going to tumble your Bitcoin and send it, there are Bitcoin improvement proposals, multiple of them, that talk about, that's what, you know, like BIP 148, when they were talking about SegWit, that's a Bitcoin improvement proposal. There are multiple Bitcoin improvement proposals that, you know, talk about bringing anonymity to Bitcoin. But Stratus is doing a beta tomorrow. The beta is tomorrow. The alpha was already successful. They're ready to bring the Breeze and Tumblebit functions to Stratus and to Bitcoin. So in my opinion, that's very bullish Stratus, because it's going to make Stratus something like a Litecoin. Stratus is going to complement Bitcoin. And then it's going to be very bullish Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to get anonymous transactions. A lot of the lower anonymous transaction coins may dump. I don't know though, but it would make sense if they did. I'm surprised you guys are here for so long. Well, not, you know, because I'm boring you, but because I think we've been for like 2 hours, right? But everybody's been waiting and looking for this. Do we have any moderators in the chat? Yes, Nog Fresh is here. Is Tyler here? One Much Dream is here. All right, a few moderators in here. Go back and check on you guys' comments. Never a bad time to buy a BTC. Yes, if you're in this, not just for the, whoa. All right, we're getting a test. The market is testing the lower moving averages. The lower moving average, which is the 14 for me. All right, I could throw on a higher moving average, being the 60 and the 31, but we're not going to get as much of a reaction. And the market is most likely probably very much so far away, extended away from those moving averages. So in my opinion, in a quick moving market and a quick moving event like this, where anything could happen, we need some quick moving averages. And it's never a bad time to buy Bitcoin if you're in it for the right reasons. If you're in it for the long term, no, it's not a bad time to buy Bitcoin. So apparently the stream crashed for a few seconds. I don't know, guys. I did a lot of tweaking. A lot of you were here with me when I was doing that tweaking, and some of my videos were crashing because I couldn't get the settings right. But I think these settings are pretty good. Despite OBS crashing earlier from not having my update, I think the last streams have been very clear. I got some good settings. And I also stopped trying to run these live streams off of pure Wi-Fi. I started to plug directly in. Before I was doing them off of Wi-Fi. Yo, we got some interesting times in Bitcoin, baby. We are live, baby, yeah. We got some interesting times in Bitcoin, people. Everybody hit like, turn on post notifications, share this out. I really, really appreciate it. If you're new here, subscribe. You can come and join our Telegram group. I gave away a free Excel spreadsheet. This wasn't just no slaps. It has logos. It has the logos for each one of your coins when you put them in there. It has 3D pie charts breaking down the coins by which one makes up the majority of your portfolio by percentage. It breaks down which class leads your portfolio by percentage, whether it's a currency, whether it's a asset, there's a lot of breakdowns in there, and it has live data directly from CoinMarketCap, right? So it's not like it's just a portfolio where you have to keep updating. It's an Excel spreadsheet that looks very nice with live data. I gave that out in the chat, in the Telegram group, and it's coming back, all right, with the launch of my site with some free helpful PDFs. So we're gonna have a couple tools. I'm also gonna try to get that spreadsheet in Google Sheets for those of you who do not have Excel. I know everybody doesn't have Excel, nor does everybody want to pay for Excel. So we're gonna work out the kinks with getting the live data. It's easy to transfer it, but getting the live data from CoinMarketCap there, we're still tweaking that a little bit. I personally don't do it. All right. My friend and partner, the fundamental chaser, he does it. He's good with the technicals and all of that stuff. I barely know how to work this computer. I could read these charts though, and I could break down some cryptos. Do I have a day job? Technically, I have a day job because I have a union book. My union book is shelved. All right. So when I want to, I can pick back up my union book, but I don't go to work. Like, no. But I can. I'm a union construction worker. He says Excel mobile is free. Oh, I don't know. But I mean, it's really pretty. It has like 3D pie graphs, and it says, Ethereum makes up this percentage of your, Litecoin makes up this percentage. It's 3D. Then you go below, and then it says, okay, 75% of your tokens are currencies, whether it be Monero, Dash, BTC. 25% of your holdings are assets or platform, whatever you want to name it. Then at the side, it has, when you put your coin in, it pulls the logo. So it's going to be the name of the coin, then the logo. I don't really want to pull it up right now, but I did give it away for free. It is free. It's a tool for the community. It's not in the Telegram group anymore because I took it out. Oh, we got action. We got action, boys. I took it out of the Telegram group simply because it was just a test to see how people felt about it and, whether they wanted to change things or whatever. And I'm going to bring it back when I launch my site, Chase That Coin Trading. It's going to be back with free PDFs. That's going to give you some helpful cryptocurrency, not only trading, because I'm not just a trader. All right. Strategies on buying and holding, maybe strategies on not so much trading, but investing and, different things. We got some good stuff coming. We have some good stuff. All right. This stream is extremely long. Oh, it's not 2 hours yet. All right. We'll stay on because in the next 15 minutes, we could get some real action. Everybody like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Please share the stream out on Twitter. We broke. Why am I typing stream? We broke 200 live viewers today, which was really dope. I appreciate you all. Oh, if you're new here, please join us. Join the Chase That Coin CTC family. All right, here it is. Strat is getting ready. Strat is moving so crazy. Okay, this is the 5 minute. I thought this was Bitcoin though for a second. Okay, yeah, Strat is starting. All right, but notice how the market is reacting to both of my trends. All right, the blue line, and I had some bubbles here with some notes and different things. I don't know what happened to it. When the price action gets crazy on TradingView, things just start disappearing that haven't been there. If you just put it on, it like disappears or whatever. But notice how the market is reacting to my 4-hour trend line, which is this baby blue line. All right, powder blue, baby blue. Don't argue with me. The market pulled back into it. We got multiple respects of the line. All right. But sometimes when the market hits a line repeatedly, it breaks that line down. But what determines the strength of the line is how the market reacts and pushes back above it. Right. So we got a breakdown of the strat line. All right, a push back up and a break of a critical level of resistance, a pull back down because that level of resistance, a lot of people saw that as well as I did, sold off. All right, it came back down to a trend line that it established on the daily, which is this red one. All right, and it snapped back above. Right, so this is a key area. We have a support zone, which is this dotted line and this solid line. We have an upward trending line in the daily that the daily has created. And we also have a upward trending line that the 4-hour has created. All right. So this zone right here, especially when the market was coming down here, people were panicking. And I'm just like, guys, look at the zone. I posted a chart. Look at the zone. Look where we're at. Look at all of that. This is confluence. What is confluence? Confluence is an area where two rivers meet. The way I determine it for trading is multiple reasons that something is going to do what you think it's going to do. We have 1, 2, 3 reasons why the market is going to push up, in my opinion. What do I know, though? I don't know anything. Strat is bullish. I've been in Strat for a minute. That Strat BTC trade, we've been beating Bitcoin for a while now in that trade. Even though Bitcoin has been going up in USD value, we've been beating the market in Satoshi value with that trade. Don't judge me because I trade altcoins, because I am a very big advocate, believer, promoter, all of that of Bitcoin. But I love profit as well, and I can easily make more Bitcoin off of this, and I have. So why not do it? It'd be silly for me not to. The devil is a lie. All right, guys, the stream is getting too long. Nobody's ever going to watch this back. I appreciate you all being here with me. Hopefully you guys join me again tomorrow. If you are new to the channel, I appreciate if you would like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on Twitter at ChaseThatCoin. Come over here, join our Telegram group. This is not a signal group. You're not going to get a signal to join every little shit coin every 5 minutes. Excuse my language. This is a place where we're talking about Bitcoins. We're sharing funny Bitcoin memes. We're talking about the future. Hey, future millionaires. You see, like this isn't a place where we're not giving out calls here. Since the stream, we got a few people that came in. Be on the lookout for Chase That Coin trading. That's going to be big. When I launch the site, you'll be able to go there and download your free Excel spreadsheet with live data from CoinMarketCap, pie charts, all of that good stuff, courtesy of the fundamental trader. That's not me. That's my partner. When he's ready to reveal himself, if he ever is, he will. But until next time, I appreciate you all. We will be back here tomorrow again. Like, subscribe, post notifications. Until next time. Peace.